All right, so people ask me all the time, like, how do you actually help people on the internet? Well, I mean, it's pretty simple, right? Like today, like one of my clients, he's in Ireland. One thing we're working on is not being so. See how he wants to just really extend off the back leg so early? One thing he does is he gets way down the mound really fast. But you see when you just get really fast down the mound and extend, see how when you come into foot strike, the front leg never really, like, the front leg has to almost grab the ground and you get your hip to pull back so you can leverage yourself over, right? You don't want to just dive forward and then jam your knee forward and then expect to leverage the arm. So why does he go left? Because of that reason. But in reality, he has the speed and he has the kind of a really good timing. If we keep working on this, he is definitely going to have his average velo go up. He's been up to 91 miles an hour, but he has the potential to throw 95. Watching, I'm not going to give him all that feedback because I'm not going to make him overthink. If I gave him everything that I have, I would just make him overthink. So I'm slowly going to watch these videos and I'm just going to talk over what my brain is thinking. Let's just like, this is a guy in Italy. All right, this guy's in Canada. Let's watch. One thing big with him that I'm working on is trying to keep the head still. But even not getting the glove so far behind him. You see once you pull the glove that far right, how early the arm lays back? Now, once it lays back that early, you just have to pull it through. I mean, when he gets to this position, it's really not that bad. But the way he got there puts so much stress on the arm. This is another little drill we like to do. Laying down on our back, trying to feel the arm just be passive and lay back in front of you. Let me show you something that we really do that really changes lives, that we're normal humans, helping people. I mean, look at this text message. He goes, so hard to not let it distract you when you know all your kids your age are having fun at parties right now and you're grinding alone at home, but life's hard. So I was like, well, why don't you go to a party or go hang out? And he's like, well, it's hard to do that when you're not invited and everyone makes fun of you. Wow. Who makes fun of you? Kids at school. Well, look at those kids now. You're way cooler than them. When they are losers at 25, it will be different. Don't worry about opinions. Like, I'm helping most of these kids, man, like, get out of their own way and beat life. Like, nobody on the internet that's doing what I'm doing is helping kids in their life, dude. I can promise you. They're just like, I'm a remote baseball coach. I help you with throwing a ball. I love that. I kind of like his throw, to be honest with you. He has a nice little sit, gets the ball off in a nice position. One thing that we've been working on with him is, do you see how the ball is already facing the target? Why is the ball facing the target? Why am I pulling the ball towards my head? In anything, you'd want it just neutral. Neutral would be like towards third. But it is what it is, Something that we've really been working on is trying to keep the ball not facing my head. See when the ball faces his head, how he just like, if the ball is facing my head, it just makes you want to turn. But if you had it here, you could stay sideways longer. But once you pull it like this, it makes you just want to turn your shoulder with it. I'm a normal person too. I don't just talk baseball to every client that I have. Like one of my guys is Venezuelan, and he's like, "What should I do today?" And I'm like, yeah, the impulses and hills. And he's like, I'm like, make yourself run. You look like you've been eating cookies. Oh my God. And then he's laughing. Not much, honestly, never stopped throwing and working out, just eating Venezuelan. What is that? Our type of lasagna, pork, blah, blah, blah. We're just talking about his life, dude. He pushes off the back leg. Arm is stuck behind him. Then he tries to pull it in a release. But overall, it's not a terrible throw. I really like this throw, kind of. I like his arm slot. The way he gets there, I don't like, and we're going to work on that. The biggest thing that we're working on is the head can't be the driver. See how the head goes first? See how he pulls the head as the arm is already behind him? We got to keep the head there and get the arm to pass. How to get the hip to pull back so that arm can go forward. Very freaking nice. Let me see one more here. I love this drill, man. This is a great little drill. Snap. Beautiful. I'm basically doing what I did for myself my whole life to get better at throwing a baseball. One thing we're working on with him is, can you see how the forearm is already tense and how he extends so much in the back arm, and he's taking his hand away from his head and he has to pull it through. I'm not going to say much since he painted that down and away nice and easy. Throw. Watch how this throw is so much cleaner. When he starts the ball like that, it doesn't bounce as bad, right? He's still in a better position. 1 mile an hour difference. But you can kind of see it visually, like how it was way smoother. Jump back throw. But one thing we're working on with him is look how he extends his back leg. Can you see how once he catches the energy, he's kind of got his center of mass way too far forward, pushes out of it, glove is up, and then he tries to make the move. But one thing that he can do is, God, he can pull the front hip back. The way his leg extends is insane. But that move right there, back leg's too long, front side's all the way forward, but he's still able to pull the front hip back. It's pretty, honestly, incredible to me. Sing so early when you pick your leg up. Stop going down so fast. You want to get tall as you can and then catch your momentum. But overall, his direction's pretty good. He's throwing that ball downhill. He has crazy carry when he's throwing right. But I just don't want to see that back leg cave so early in workouts. You got some, like the other day, we had throwing. Text me about it. We had some mobility stuff, a little med ball, a little workout, zerker squat, wall squat, jumps. Had a lot of cool things right here. You got this. We had a circuit yesterday with the bands, some hip stuff, some back hip stuff that I'm trying to get you to feel. And then we had some throwing, wall ball, jump back drill, 2 knee throws, partner over, speed, drop, catch, sit, catch the turn, open stance throws. The next day we had a little towel series for the shoulder, stretch it out, a little throwing, a little lunge movement. We had arm care. The training was just a lot of hip stuff, nothing crazy, a little hex bar. We do some stuff. And then today we got a little shoulder impulses. We got the bullpen, and then we got hill sprints. This is just basic stuff that we're working on. Like, this is just a little app that I use just for workouts. It's simple, simplistic.